What's up, everyone? Welcome back to After the Storm. Welcome back to the NHL 06 Dynasty Mode Series, Episode 12, Game 12 of the season against Buffalo, who are struggling mightily, but we're going to be facing a former friendly face, Alexei Yashin. He's going to be playing for the Sabres, I would assume, in this matchup after he was traded a couple episodes back. Buffalo coming off a loss to the Islanders, but let's go ahead and preview our matchup here. As always, guys, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, hit that notification bell if you'd like these videos as soon as they upload. We have the advantage pretty much everywhere in this matchup. Goaltending, offense, certainly. Defenses are pretty similar. Again, we've played Buffalo already this season. I believe we beat them 4-2, one of the earliest episodes, maybe second episode of the series. I think maybe second, maybe third or fourth. I don't know. I cannot remember. That feels like forever ago. Well, it's not that long ago. Anyways, Buffalo struggling 4-7-0 on the season to start. We're really starting to pick up pace. Couple wins back-to-back. We've won 4 of our last 6 games, including in there. We had an overtime loss to the Montreal Canadiens, so we've gotten points in 5 of our last 6 games, which is big. Our goaltending matchup, Cujo staying in the net after a shutout performance against Philly. He stopped 17 shots he faced. Again, Robert Esch in our last episode. If you guys haven't watched that, go back and watch that game. Robert Esch deserves some props for sure. He was excellent for the Flyers. The only reason that game was not probably 8 or 9-0. He was spectacular. But in this matchup, we've got the advantage. Cujo, even on the road, 94, 91 for Biron at home. Joseph has had a terrible start to the season. He got, honestly, shellacked by Florida in that one game. He needs to recover, and this is as good an opportunity to do it as he'll get, I'm sure. So a couple good games here, and he's back kind of in the good graces, and we'll be seeing a lot more of him if that's the case, as we look to make sure our goaltenders don't get fatigued and keep everybody kind of healthy and happy heading toward a playoff run, hopefully. So not sure if I mentioned it, but Buffalo, no injuries. Ourselves, no injuries. 2 healthy squads going into this game. Let's see what we can pull off here against the Buffalo Sabres. 12 games into the season after this one. It's been a good start to the... It hasn't been the best start to the season. Not certainly. I think the Sens in real life won their first 6 games to start the season. Yeah, Mark Messier in a Buffalo jersey. Doesn't it look wrong? Just kidding. Nobody looks wrong in those jerseys. The goat head jerseys are fantastic. Not sure with Drury now being traded. I'm curious to see who their captain is. I wonder if it is Messier. Potentially it's Yashin. Can't really see Messier's jersey from here, but would be interesting to see if it is Messier's a captain. Ooh, he takes a big hit there, and he's hurt. Messier down on the ice. Looks like he is wearing that C. No, he's wearing an A. I cannot tell. Anyways, let's maybe take a closer look. I was mentioning in a past episode that the injuries do seem to happen a lot on hip checks. So there's our first one. So no, Messier is wearing an A on his jersey, so I'm not sure if they do have a captain, because it looks like Briere is also wearing an A. So would be interested to see. Maybe we'll pan around here a little bit. See if we can find anybody else on the ice. Where's another Sabre? There's Kalinin, not the captain. Is this the benches? Ah, right there. Who is that? Who is that? No idea who that is on the bench. 22. Not sure. Somebody's the captain on this team. Nevertheless. So Messier takes that big hit from Chara. There's Yashin, the former Sen on the ice there. Biron, good save. Glove save. Number 22. Wondering who that is. Chara, 1 point so far in the season. 90 hits already. Here's Hashed. Stopped up a little bit. Good poke away by Redden. Cujo's got that one. Plays it out to Heatley, finding Alfredson. Spezza shot. Oh, Alfie couldn't catch up to that rebound. Heatley. Heatley's already got 10 goals. And there's Roman Hammerlick as well. Acquired in that Yashin trade. Jury heading the other way. Briere bumped off by Phillips. That's a... That pass goes haywire. Still trying to figure out who could possibly be their captain. 22. Smolinski turned it over. Oh, right off the post, but Havlat. He's going to pick up that rebound and pot it. He's got his 4th of the year. So we strike early. 22. Is that like Adam Mayer? That'd be a weird captain pick. I'm just going to throw that out there. Lindros wide of the net. Hit us. Backhander wide from Brian Campbell. Here's Renberg. Goals in his back-to-back games. A little upended there, but no call. Here's Renberg again. Backhander on. Right there. LeClaire. Good chances. Fourth line out. Renberg's still out there. Renberg shot. You're on standing tall early on. Easy save there. Ooh. Cameron the speedster. Shot on. Fisher crashing for a rebound. Schaefer. Big stop. Greer. Derek Roy, a speedster. Oh, Heatley there trying to continue his hot start to the season. Briere. Oh, chance there. Good save. Huron's been excellent so far in this one. So we will walk out with a 1-0 lead. I believe that's the 3rd consecutive game in which we've done so. Havlat cleaned up. Rebound from the Smolinski shot that hit the post. Threw it into the net before Biron could even think about that one. Actually, it's not 22, it's 27. Looks like it's Teppo Numanen, so that makes a little bit more sense on who would be the captain of this team. But we go to the second period with a 1-0 lead. Heavily outshot Buffalo 11-2. A team that is not having a good start to the season. Made a big trade. Brought in... Really only gave up Chris Jury. And they got 3 really good players. DiPietro. Now their backup goaltender. Got Hammerlick and they got Yashin. Cross, there's Heatley. Good glove by Biron as Heatley was kind of late coming up there. These goat head jerseys finally making a comeback this year for Buffalo. They're just an iconic jersey in the league. Finally, they've made a almost permanent comeback. There we go. Good stick by Phillips. Cujo going to pounce on that, and they're going to probably consider that his like third save of the game, or fourth maybe. So he's not been tested much. And again, they're kind of similar to the Philly game. Wasn't much early on in that game for Cujo, but as it went on, as the offensive pressure kind of ramped up, he was really good. Here's Lindros again. Leclerc, mad scramble, and Biron. Crazy sequence of saves there, keeping his team in it. Good stuff by Poitier. Oh, and Connolly missed a wide open net. Renberg there, looking to keep it. His recent oh, good play by Simpson. This third pairing I've liked quite a bit so far. Spezza with the tip. Shot. Sharp angle from Heatley. Have liked our third pairing, but of course we'd always look to upgrade a little bit. Good saves there from Cujo. Desperately needed. There's backdoor. Alfie on the rebound, but Biron gets to it. And that one just coming out of the zone. My goodness, has Martin Biron showed up in the second period of this game to keep this just a 1-goal lead. Derek Roy's shot. Was up for grabs there for a moment, but Gilson gets it. Say it's been a pretty tough game so far for the Sabres here. As oh my goodness, look at the saves from Biron. Seriously keeping his team in this one. He's the only reason right now. Well, that one goes right off the post. Cujo. 25-9 the shots. There's a chance over. Bonder not going to make... Not going to make a fool of himself on that one. Hey, you know what? Biron did get a cross. Did get a good piece of it, but that looked like a tough line change for Buffalo, and it bites them. There's Fisher. Oh, and Newman finally strips him of the puck. Cameron looking to get a shot off. Doesn't. So another similar game to the Philly one. Where goalie's really just the only reason that this team is in it. And a penalty upcoming. Ren's going to go off for tripping. We're digging for that puck. I doubt it's going to animate for it. Yeah. One of those things where the animations don't cancel out or change, really, but big penalty kill to end the period here. Chingov gets that one out, but just to center. Finneganov. Haven't seen much of him. He's usually a good difference maker. Ooh, Yashin, good chance. Cujo with a good save. And Leclerc's going to get it down. First 30 seconds of the penalty killed. Ooh, Biron nearly took a penalty there. Oh, Lindros tried that play and missed the net wildly. Shots there. Good saves by Cujo. Credit to him. Clean in there. Phillips going to get it down. Most of the penalty has been killed. 30 seconds remain. Kalinin going to get separated from the puck, but Yashin's there. Nobody there for Buffalo. Savage. So Alfredson will just dump it down. 40 seconds in the period. Looks like we'll kill off the penalty, which we've had issues doing so far this season. And that does it for the second. Up 2-0 heading to the third. Huron's been sharp. Cujo's has kind of only in that second half of that second period. It had to be sharp there, but some good stuff at both ends from both goalies. 2-0 lead heading to the third. Yeah, shots evened up a little bit in that period. 27-14 as we head to the third. Spezza, Yashin. Yashin one time traded for the pick that was Jason Spezza. Backhander on by Spetz. Red and a chance. It saves by Biron early in the period. It's Heatley. Shot on, blocked. Oh no, Kalinin getting tied up with his own goalie. Heatley stripping Kalinin and then gets a good chance. There's another turnover. Oh, there's Briere coming in. Scores! Daniel Briere. Caught a little break during the change and roofed it past Cujo. So no shutout for Cujo in this one, but Buffalo is back in this one. We're not out of the woods just yet. Phillips, a nice backhander on, but Biron's sharp enough to make that save. Phillips, shot for the point, way wide. Bondra, skating around, shot on. Ooh, that one nearly beats Biron. Havlat. Havlat shot. He's already got one in this game. Actually, this line has gotten both goals for us so far. Chance there. Oh, good stack of the pads. So again, gotta wonder how different this game might have been if Messier plays beyond the first shift of this game. Imminent shot, wide of the net. Back in front. That looks like it was blocked. Havlat, good shot. Save, though. Turned over at the line of Finneganov. Back over to Dumont. Big shot. Big save by Cujo. His biggest test of the third period. Renberg shot on. Turned over there. Tough one. Oh. Spezza. Great chance, but Biron bails his team out. Here's a Finneganov. Hess shot, scores. And just like that, the 2-goal lead has evaporated. Goodness. Cujo B with a slick shot by Hess. We got a tie game as now Biron's ability to hold this game for Buffalo will obviously be tested, but how good he's been has been the story. That's for sure. As the second line's got both goals, back out. Bondra turns, fires, great chances, great saves. Turn shot there. Oh my goodness, Smolinski, a gift. And Biron again, the difference maker. Here's Havlat. Back in. Havlat. Shot on. Tried something fancy. My goodness. Havlat again, Biron. Unconscious. Savage there. Shot by Roy. To the point, Briere. Shot on. Cujo's got it. Playing it out. Here's Heatley. Shot. Ugh. Big block. Hammerlick waiting it behind his own net. Here's a Finneganov. Shot on. Big save. Chara. Moves it up, but Alfredson can't handle it at the point. Spezza still with it. Alfredson in front, and Biron gets that one. Nearly turns it over. Here's Yashin. Takes a big hit, but we're going to go to overtime in what seemed unlikely at the beginning of this period. But Buffalo, 2 goals, Briere and Hesht. Tie this one up, and Buffalo will at least get a point out of this, if not 2. So we head to overtime. Shots 47-23. So we hit overtime. 4-on-4 overtime now, full 5 minutes. Yashin takes that hit from Chara. Heatley getting through. Shot. Big save. Briere, got one. Chance there. 2 chances from Briere. Heatley shot. Save. Here's Alfredson. Loses the puck to Briere. Heatley again. Shot. Oh, he goes wide with it. But it hits a stanchion, and Alfredson's going to keep it momentarily. Nearly turned over. Briere. Oh, Alfredson. Briere and Alfredson fighting for this puck. Briere won't give it up. There's Alfredson on a breakaway. Alfredson spins off, tries to spin off Numanen. From the point, tipped by Bondra. So we have yet to get a whistle here in 4-on-4 overtime. That one wide. Dumont. Dumont takes a big hit from Phillips. Here's Smolinski. He and Bondra have already hooked up for 1 goal. And Volchenkov, the one who gets the one-timer off on that play. Roy in! Shot! Stopped. Volchenkov's got the rebound. Bondra. Shot. Wide. Still with it. Bondra. Another chance. Scores! Bondra, his 2nd of the game. Reloaded. And fired that one home. And the Sens will take it 3-2 in overtime. And finally, the crack formed in the Biron wall. And the Sens get out of here with a 3-2 win. What a game. Biron definitely deserves a star. 3 goals on 53 shots. And Peter Bondra, a couple goals in this one. A huge game. All right, so a complete mirroring of records. 7-4-0-1, 4-7-0-1. A good win there. Again, 3 wins in a row. Huge. Buffalo definitely gave us a bit of a test toward the end. Hesht and Briere, I mean, they battled back. That was big, and Biron stood on his head. He stood on his head even through overtime, too. Like, that was crazy. Bondra, if Bondra doesn't get that opportunity to reload and come back, I don't think we win that game, honestly. Just felt like we were teetering on the edge there, so... With that in mind, though, a fantastic win. 3-2 overtime. Let's keep this momentum rolling as we go into our next one against Tampa Bay. All right, so we got a few emails to go through here. Current streaks. Looks like, are we out of, do we have any? Ooh, Steve Eiserman. Still got any? Nope. Looks like we're done with our cold streaks. Injury summary, though, Jeff Gilson. So this doesn't actually have Messier's injury, so I'm curious to see what... Oh, never mind. There is Messier groin pull, so took the hit. That makes sense. Hip check, groin pull. I like it. So he's only out for... Well, it's out for a month, but it's a groin pull for Jesus' sakes. This is still... The game never really had, like, legitimate injuries and legitimate timelines, so, like, a bruised hand would be so long. Let's see. Bruised hand November 27th. So bruised hand, you're up for a month. I think most people would laugh at you in the NHL if that was the case. But yeah, sore knee, December 8th. Nevertheless, it is what it is. We usually just think they're, worse ones. Recent signings: Jason Bokashua, Melt Engelstad, Dave Karpa, Anthony Perella, and Milan Linka. So some goalies getting signed around the league. Is that, I wonder if that kid's gotten signed. Has Priest gotten signed yet? Nope. This Priest kid has not gotten signed yet. Jared Olan, Jason Jaspers. Just looking at some kid, are there any legitimate prospects in this? Not really. Jim Houston. Oh yeah, I forgot they did this. Put like the commentators' names in there. Like I'm assuming there's a Craig Simpson. Like that, which makes sense because Craig Simpson like played. Nope, Craig Simpson's on the game. Anyways, there you go. I'm sure they were just looking to try and fill the free agent list or something in this. All right, so a couple solid games for Cujo, but he is going to come out of the net. We're going to go back to Hasek for the second half of a back-to-back here. And especially against Tampa Bay, who's a pretty good team. I believe we beat them in our one previous matchup already this season. Let's go back to October, right here. It was a 4-2 win. John Graham was in the net. I can remember that one. Because then the second half was getting thrashed by the Panthers. So Hasek's already got a win against Tampa. That should be beneficial for us heading into this one. All right, so taking a look. Again, another team we're competing with in terms of the standings. We definitely want to... Again, they're a heavy offensive firepower team. Dan Boyle on their defensive end is very good as well. But this is a team we want to kind of shut down as much as we can and take advantage of a weak goaltender at the other end. So we do have the advantage in offense, defense, and goaltending. Of course, overall, a huge difference for our teams. We're both tied 15 points each. In our goaltending matchup, Dominic Hasek, 94 overall at home. John Graham, 86 on the road. So we should, even with, I think Graham was an 88, even when we faced him in Tampa Bay. So not too different, but we should have a better time in this one. The Tampa Bay still is kind of a powerhouse in terms of a team, so we're not going to take them lightly, that's for sure. Their home record has been atrocious, but their away record has been nearly spotless. They're coming off a 4-3 win or loss rather against Atlanta. It looks like that's been their one. Kind of looks like that's been their one. Sorry, hold on. I'm trying to find us. Just to see. No, we were in Buffalo, so that's a home loss for them there. Looks like it goes home and away instead of away home. So. Anyways, take a look at ourselves here. 3-1, 0-1, 4-3 on the road. So we've definitely been a better home team. Looks like our goaltending has really picked back up. Again, most teams, like, they're sitting at 848 save percentage for their team. Again, that's kind of common with the games here, which is a little unfortunate. No injuries for Tampa in this one, so healthy squad again. All right, guys, that'll do it for episode number 12 in the books. 3-game win streak. We're looking to extend it to 4 in our next episode against Tampa. We're at home. Weak goaltender on the other side, and we've been frankly dominant in the last handful of games, pretty much since the Florida game. We've really just been a dominant team, so hopefully we can continue that and get another win against Tampa here as we start to build up our kind of progress as the season goes along here. As always, a reminder, if you like the video here, give it a thumbs up down below. Leave a comment down below as well. We're looking for trade options for potential defense on the team. Looking for a lot of tweaks that if we can make them, we will. I think our forwards are pretty good at the moment, so we're not looking to do too much changing there. Also, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. If you do, you will get these videos as soon as they upload to the channel. As always, guys, I'll catch you on the next one.